Yes, what I said that is going to be disappointing, as in you to disappoint you. So what I'm saying is, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Amilo. Welcome to another episode of Life in Dubai. This time around, I'm going to give you guys, for those of you who have a fine that is above 5,000 dirhams, I have a good information for you guys. But first of all, we are going to talk about things that you need to do before coming to UAE. That is, if you're planning to come to UAE, if you are planning to come to Dubai, if you are planning to come to United Arab Emirates, there are some things which you need. It is a must. It's like a must which you need to do before making a journey to United Arab Emirates. You know, first of all, sometimes a lot of us think that we want to come to UAE not because we had that intention right from the beginning, but some of us want to come to the UAE because they see some of our friends, they see some of your colleagues, you see some of maybe your brothers, they are in UAE, and because they are posting good pictures on Facebook, they are posting amazing pictures on Facebook, you think that it's very easy that because they are posting those good pictures, you also can come and start posting those pictures. You think that it's easy, you know, because the Facebook make it look like it's easy. So it's not because you had that intention to come to UAE right from the beginning, because a lot of us who came to UAE, we already has that intention of traveling abroad right from the onset, the beginning of your life. You already ordained that, hey, if I have this opportunity, I'm going to travel. That is the spirit. But what most of us, we see people. Chinedu went to abroad last year. He came back this year and is driving a Benz. Okay, me too. This year I'm going to go to abroad, so that next year I will come back and be driving a Benz. That is what some of us think. You know, that is what led us to be selling our businesses, selling our properties, selling land to be UAE. But not just UAE. This is a general topic. But UK, American, everywhere that you want to travel, Europe, Malaysia, Thailand, anywhere that you want to travel, this is a general case. You know, most of us want to travel because we see people, because they are succeeding. We see people succeeding, but we don't really ask questions. The really thing that we know they ask questions, we don't ask questions. You cannot travel to a land. We just wake up one morning and decided to travel without asking questions. Yes, what I said that is going to be disappointing, as in you to disappoint you. So what I'm saying is this: you don't need to travel abroad because you need to travel abroad. You don't need to travel abroad because of say Emeka travel abroad last year and then they post better picture this year. You don't need to travel abroad because of say you feel say you go fetch money for water for the abroad. You don't need to travel abroad because of say you see person they drive car after him travel come abroad. Did you ask what the person do for a living? Can you face what the person is facing? I'm going to take you guys to the street of Dubai to see guys which are on the hustle. See, if you press laptop, you know the hustle. May I just tell you, you are not a hustler. If you are an internet fraudster, you are not a hustler. If you be Yahoo, let me state it. If you be Yahoo, you never the street. You don't ever enter hot sun of 70, 75 to 80 degree hot sun. You go stand there for about, let's just say, stand there for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Then you go understand what it means that same men there for street, same men there for street, they hustle. There's a place that I see that guys will line up in the hot sun, line up, they wait for, it be like where Ashawo people they line up. You understand? It be like say, when those people Ashawo people they line, when person come, they go price and they go take them. Now so these guys they line up, they hustle. When one big man come, when one work for them, person wey go company, you go come, you go price them how much they go do for daily job, just daily pay. Then if you bargain well, then they will pick you. So most of them don't even get client. You will be say they come pick them that particular minute. That is when me personally, that na the kind of people why they call hustlers be that. If you think say you be fraudster, you dey do yahoo, you don dey press from eternity wey I know you don dey press, and last when you get na iTunes card of 100,000 naira for 5 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, you never pick anything, and you feel say na hustle you dey. Akweme, you go enter Facebook, they write you become a motivational speaker overnight without going into real hustle. You understand? So most of us, okay, now those guys, now use those guys as example now. If they struggle all this, they struggle. If they finish all this, they struggle, and finally they went home, try to buy themselves a car because they struggle for it. Now you go think say life soft for abroad. You go think say life dey easy for abroad. You go think say everything don menge, everything don smooth. But you don't know, say you don't know exactly wetin the person dey pass through. You don't know wetin, as in what is happening, wetin dey happen. You don't know. So if you are planning to go to abroad, what I'm trying to say is this: if you plan to come to abroad, you need to ask questions. Asking questions means you can go to any level to ask questions. See, know where your destiny is before you can. You go come here now, you go fit spend 10 years. You no go get, because of say your destiny does not lie in abroad. But because of say that selfish feeling, based on say you don't dey see person dey do, you want to do. No be say you are really interested in doing that, but because of say person dey do am, you want to do am. Bro, go find out whether your destiny lies there. You no matter how you take find it out, go find out. It is very, very important. So that is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say. If you are trying to come to abroad, ask yourself questions. One question: do I ever have a plan of being abroad? Do people ever notice that I have this stylish? I'm this stylish person that needs to travel to abroad. Have people ever told you that, hey guy, abroad you supposed to don dey America, you supposed to don dey UK? Person don't ever tell you that, because when I was growing up, they told me that a lot of times. Even some of you when they watch me, you don't tell me that many times. You go tell me, say, guy, you're not supposed to dey Nigeria, you're not supposed to dey Cotonou, you're not supposed to dey Africa, you're supposed to dey America. From my beginning, from my small age, people don't tell me, say, guy, you're not supposed to dey here. Even when I was doing music in Benin Republic, a lot of people tell me, say, guy, your destiny, I no believe you don't need to, you're not supposed to America, you're not supposed to this country, Africa. That is when I start noticing that people are the one that see it for me. I didn't see it by myself. So that is what I'm trying to say, that if you are coming to abroad, you need to ask yourself questions like, do you really deserve being in abroad? Is it really your destiny? Have you seen it yourself? Have you ever think about it? Or you just wake up one morning and say, because this person go to abroad, you want to come to abroad? Think about that before you come to abroad. And for the visa, for those of you that have fine, this is the good news. For those of you that have fine of above 5,000, you can actually weigh your fine to 1.5. It doesn't matter how long you have stayed your fine. This is a good news for most of us. We don't spend 10 years on overstay or something like that. So you can go to the Emirate that did your visa, either Abu Dhabi or Dubai Emirate, which one that did your visa. You can be able to weigh your visa. You can be able to waive your visa to down to 1,500 dirham. The immigration will do it for you. So that is how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Amelo, and this is Life in Dubai. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg in the name of God. Subscribe to my channel. If you are coming here for the first time, no go without subscribing. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go to the street of Dubai very soon to show you guys what you don't know about United Arab Emirates. This is Chris Amilo. I know it's been a while, busy time, busy working hour. Even before I go fit do video, I go make sure say office is clear. You know, work and everything. You have to combine both work and this YouTube issue, and try to be very good in your information and all those things. So, but you guys need to keep encouraging me by subscribing, invite people, share, invite your friends to subscribe to my channel, and also like, comments. Thank you so much. It's your boy Chris Amilo. Peace. Thank you. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Amilo, and if you want to renew your international passport, these are all you need to know concerning renewing your international passport in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe now, and let's go to the real deal.